Today we brought 12 contestants who all smoked to a massive warehouse and told them if they smoke even a single cigarette in the next 50 hours they are out, and the last person standing wins $5,000. I explained this is going to be the hardest challenge of their lives and immediately set up the challenge zones. Everyone looked nervous and excited at the same time. I divided them into teams of 3 and gave each team a survival pack with water snacks, puzzles, and a few games to keep them distracted. The first hour was intense. Everyone was talking, joking, and trying to strategize about how they were going to survive without smoking. I walked around teasing them, showing them cigarettes, and joking about who would crack first. By hour 5, the real struggle began. The cravings started hitting hard, and I could see the tension building. Some contestants were pacing. Others were sitting quietly, plotting how to last. I introduced the first twist. I brought in a mini obstacle course and told them they had to complete it to earn extra comfort items like blankets, pillows, and snacks. The contestants sprinted, crawled, and climbed while trying not to think about smoking. It was chaotic and hilarious. At hour 10, I introduced the next challenge, a game of trivia, where every wrong answer meant a 15-minute timeout with no comfort items. Some contestants were smart and calculated, others panicked, and the pressure kept rising. By hour 20, things got brutal. I set up a smoke-smelling challenge where I had people walk past real smokers without giving in to temptation. Everyone was sweating and almost ready to give up. I kept the energy high, cheering them on and filming every reaction. At hour 30, I threw in a twist, a scavenger hunt for hidden cash bonuses scattered throughout the warehouse, but only contestants who resisted smoking could collect them. This created tension because some were desperate to quit and others were tempted by money. At hour 45, I started the final stretch. Everyone was exhausted, hungry, and their cravings were at peak. I set up a giant puzzle room where they had to work together under pressure to unlock the last comfort station. It was chaos. Some were frustrated, others were hyper-focused. I walked around hyping them up and reminding them that $5,000 was just hours away. The last 2 hours were a test of mental strength and willpower. I turned the lights off and played loud music to test their focus. Some contestants almost gave in but kept fighting. At the final hour, I gathered everyone and announced the last mini-challenge, a memory game where winners got access to a luxury lounge and snacks. Everyone gave it their all, and the tension was unbelievable. Finally, the timer hit 0, and only one contestant remained standing without touching a single cigarette. I jumped in shouting and cheering and handed over a giant check for $5,000. The crowd erupted. The contestant was in disbelief and tears of joy rolled down their face. We all celebrated, took selfies, and I promised everyone this was only the beginning of insane challenges. The 50-hour no-smoking challenge was complete, and it was wild, epic, and unforgettable. I cannot wait for the next insane challenge, and the way everyone pushed themselves beyond limits proved why our challenges are next level. We packed up the warehouse, waved goodbye, and the last contestant held the check high, knowing they had survived the impossible and won $500,000.